Have you ever been halted by someone who simply couldn't fathom your age? Perhaps they believed you were years, maybe even a decade, younger than your true age. Initially, it might feel like merely a compliment, but what if I reveal that appearing younger than your years isn't solely about great genes or skincare? It's an indicator, a clue to something far deeper, something nestled within your psychology, your mindset, and even the choices you make in life. Individuals who appear youthful often exhibit specific psychological traits, and today, I'm going to unveil what those are. If anyone has ever said you don't look your age, listen closely because this could clarify why. Before we dive in, be sure to tap that like button and hit subscribe, as I'll be delivering more eye-opening content like this, and you won't want to miss it. 1. You possess a spirit that's unbreakable. Have you ever observed how certain people endure life's fiercest storms, yet still appear untouched by the passage of time? They encounter heartbreak, betrayals, financial hardships, and personal losses, yet when you gaze at them, you never suspect the struggles they've faced. What's their secret? A spirit that refuses to break. Your mind governs your body more than you might realize. The burden of stress, anxiety, and emotional weight doesn't just linger in your thoughts. It etches itself into your skin, your posture, and even how you present yourself. Those who seem to defy aging aren't merely fortunate. They've mastered their emotions rather than allowing emotions to master them. They grasp one of life's harshest realities. Stress is a quiet destroyer, and it doesn't just rob you of peace, it steals your youth. Consider those who age before their time. Often, they're individuals who've let stress overwhelm them. They fixate on failures, cling to grudges, and exist in a perpetual state of worry. This mindset pushes the body into survival mode, elevating cortisol levels, the stress hormone that causes wrinkles, dull skin, and total fatigue. It doesn't only make you appear older, it makes you feel older too. Yet, there are those who won't let stress rule their existence. No matter the circumstances, they rise again. They absorb the hits, but they don't let the scars linger. They possess a deep-seated resilience, a mental fortitude that prevents them from sinking into negativity. And here's the kicker. Their faces mirror that strength. Their skin stays radiant. Their eyes remain alive, and their aura exudes energy. If someone's ever remarked that you look younger than your age, ask yourself, are you a person who presses forward despite adversity? Do you chuckle at hardship instead of letting it shatter you? If yes, you might have unlocked the ultimate key to agelessness, not just in looks, but in spirit. And if you haven't yet harnessed this, now's the perfect moment to begin. Release what you can't control, draw strength from your challenges, refuse to be broken, because though life will try to grind you down, you alone decide if it marks your soul or your face. 2. You welcome change rather than dreading it. Have you ever encountered someone who, regardless of their years, possesses this boundless energy, the kind that makes you wonder if time even touches them? They navigate life with excitement, curiosity, and an openness that feels almost youthful. These are the folks who've uncovered the supreme secret to staying young, welcoming change instead of fearing it. Stubbornness is among the quickest paths to aging mentally, emotionally, and physically. When people resist change, they ensnare themselves in loops of stress, frustration, and stagnation. Their minds stiffen, their routines grow repetitive, and their bodies start to reflect the burden of their reluctance to adapt. This resistance doesn't just alter their mood. It shows in their posture, their expressions, and even how they carry themselves. You've likely noticed it. The frown lines, the rigidity, the vibe of someone merely surviving instead of truly thriving. Now, picture those who seem timeless, even in their 50s, 60s, or beyond. They're the ones who refuse to let time dictate their lives. Rather than gripping the past, they embrace new experiences. Instead of declaring, I'm too old for this, they ask, why not? They're perpetual learners, eager to grow, evolve, and step beyond their comfort zones. This adaptability isn't just beneficial for the soul, it's a potent anti-aging tool. Science confirms this. Individuals who continually learn new skills explore diverse ideas, and stay socially and intellectually active preserve sharper brain function and healthier bodies. Their minds remain keen, and their spirits stay vibrant, which naturally shines through in their appearance. There's a distinct radiance to someone who approaches life with open arms. Their faces don't bear the weight of regret or the rigidity of resistance. Instead, they emit a youthful vigor that's unmistakable. So, if you've ever pondered why some look far older than their years while others defy time, examine their stance on change. Those who fight it age faster, inside and out, but those who move with life, who view every turn and twist as an adventure, stay youthful, not just in appearance, but in spirit. The reality is, aging isn't merely about years passing. It's about how you react to the shifts that come with them. If you refuse to grow, you'll feel old long before your time. But if you embrace the unknown, remain curious, and never let your mind stiffen, you'll carry an energy that leaves people asking, "What's your trick?" 3. Your mind stays ever curious. Have you ever met someone whose vitality is so vivid, so dynamic, that they seem unscathed by time? They might be 40, 50, or even 60, yet they possess the spark of someone half their age. What's their secret? It's not just solid genetics or a high-end skincare routine. It's their curiosity. Many assume youth is purely about appearance, but that's a falsehood. True youth begins in the mind. The instant you cease being curious, stop posing questions, stop learning, you begin aging in ways no cream can remedy. A stagnant mind breeds a stagnant body. People who allow life to grow repetitive, who settle into patterns without ever seeking new horizons, gradually lose the vibrancy that once made them glow. You can spot it in their posture, their weary eyes, the way they talk. They're not living. They're just existing. Now, compare that to someone endlessly curious. These are the individuals who never stop exploring, who always crave to understand more about the world, about others, about themselves. They take up new hobbies, pose profound questions, challenge their own ideas, and view life as an adventure, not chore. Their minds stay agile, and consequently, their bodies keep pace. Science supports this. Mental engagement keeps the brain active, slowing cognitive decline and even the aging process itself. But curiosity does more than keep your mind lively. It transforms your whole energy. Have you noticed how people with youthful curiosity possess a certain glow? Their eyes shine brighter, their expressions grow more lively, and they exude an air of excitement. They don't see life as slipping away. They see it as something to keep uncovering, and that outlook alone reflects in how they look. So, if folks often say you look younger than your age, pause and reflect. Are you someone perpetually curious? Do you delight in learning new things? Do you push yourself to grow rather than coasting through life? If so, you've tapped into one of the mightiest secrets to staying young, because the truth is, youth isn't just about years lived, it's about the flame in your mind. Keep that flame burning, and time will never fully overtake you. For you freely express your emotions. Have you ever seen how some people bear the weight of the world on their faces? Their eyes appear weary, their expressions stiff, and their presence feels heavy, as if life itself has ground them down. Now, contrast them with those who look younger than their years. Their faces are lighter, their eyes more vivid, and there's a gentleness in how they hold themselves. What's the difference? Emotional expression. Emotions aren't meant to be bottled up. When you suppress your feelings, be it sadness, anger, frustration, or even joy, you generate an inner tension that your body absorbs. It festers like a toxin, raising stress levels, tightening muscles, and showing up as deep lines on your face. Years of unvoiced emotions don't just burden your mind. They physically reshape your appearance. Think of someone who constantly holds emotions in. They maintain a blank face, never letting themselves fully laugh, cry, or voice their truth. Over time, this emotional restraint exacts a price. Stress hormones like cortisol spike, hastening aging by harming skin elasticity, sapping energy, and even weakening immunity. These are the folks who look older than their years, not due to genetics, but because of the emotional load they won't shed. Now, observe those who age with grace, who appear younger than their age suggests. What do they share? They permit themselves to feel. When they're joyful, they don't restrain their laughter. When they're sad, they don't feign strength. They cry, they speak, they let go. They're emotionally truthful, and this truthfulness keeps them youthful. Their faces don't hold the strain of years of unuttered words or buried pain. Instead, they stay expressive, vibrant, and brimming with life. It's no shock that cultures encouraging open emotional expression often have people who seem more youthful and spirited. Emotional release is a natural anti-aging mechanism, one no pricey product can match. Studies reveal that those who openly share emotions tend to experience less stress and enjoy better health, both physically and mentally. So, if you've been told you look younger than your age, it might not just be good skincare or genes. It could be because you don't let emotions fester within. You speak, you laugh, you cry, and you release. In doing so, you liberate yourself, not just mentally, but physically, because the face mirrors the soul, and those who let emotions flow freely remain young, not just in looks, but in spirit. 5. You envelop yourself in positive energy. Have you ever stepped into a room and instantly felt drained, as if the atmosphere itself weighed you down, or spent time with someone who, in mere minutes, left you exhausted? That's because energy spreads, whether positive or negative, and if you're endlessly exposed to negativity, it doesn't just affect your mind, it gradually erodes your body, aging you faster. The reality is, the company you keep directly influences your youthfulness. If you're always around people who grumble, judge, or sap your energy with their gloom, it takes a physical toll. Stress levels climb, your body tightens, and over time, you begin carrying that negativity in your posture, your face, and even your well-being. You see it in those who appear much older than their years. Weary eyes, deep frown lines, and a general heaviness in their demeanor. But then, there are those who look effortlessly youthful, no matter their age. They possess a radiance, a glow, an energy that feels vibrant. What's their secret? They deliberately select their surroundings. They spend time with those who elevate them, who inspire them, who offer laughter rather than complaints. They recognize that negative energy is a subtle poison, and they refuse to let it taint their lives. Science backs this. Research shows positive social bonds lower stress hormones and even slow aging at a cellular level. Laughter, authentic connection, and uplifting talks don't just lift your mood. They keep your body younger. Ever wonder why some seem to shine with youth despite their years? It's because they surround themselves with people who infuse them with life, not drain it away. Look at your circle. Are the people in your life boosting your energy or depleting it? If you're constantly amid negativity, it might be impacting you in ways you don't even see. But here's the bright side. You have the power to shift it. Opt for positivity, and your body will reward you, because ultimately, youth isn't just about appearance. It's about the energy you radiate, and that energy is molded by those you let into your world. So, if someone said you look younger than your age, it might not just be chance. It could signal that you've surrounded yourself with energy that keeps you truly alive. 6. You live with purpose and passion. Have you ever gazed at someone and thought they seem weary of life? Their face lacks spark, their posture feels burdened, and their energy seems sapped, as if they're just trudging through, awaiting time's end. Now, contrast that with someone who exudes life, someone who speaks with zeal, whose eyes gleam when discussing their dreams, whose presence feels electric. What sets them apart? Passion, purpose, a reason to rise each morning. Those without passion often look older than their years. When life feels hollow, when nothing thrilling lies ahead, it shows. The body responds to emotional stagnation as much as it does to physical inertia. When you're detached from purpose, your mind dulls, your spirit fades, and your body trails along. The outcome? A face that appears tired, aged, and uninspired. But then, there are those who glow with youthful vigor, regardless of age. They don't wake up dreading the day. They rise with drive, excitement, ready to create, build, and explore. This passion ignites them from within, and it shines outward. You see it in their expressions, their movements, the way they hold themselves with enthusiasm and life. Science confirms it. Studies show a sense of purpose lowers stress, reduces inflammation, and even lengthens lifespan. When you pursue something that thrills you, be it a career, a hobby, or a personal quest, your brain releases more dopamine and serotonin, the chemicals tied to happiness and youthful energy. These keep your skin glowing, your body active, and your spirit thriving. If you've been told you look younger than your age, it might not just be genes. It could be because you have something fueling your soul, a reason to keep forging ahead with excitement. So, ask yourself, are you merely existing or are you truly alive? Because if you're trapped in routine, uninspired and stagnant, it's not just your mind that suffers. Your body reveals it too. But if you have passion, if you have a goal that sparks your spirit, you'll carry an energy that defies age itself. Because ultimately, youth isn't about how many years you've lived, it's about how alive you feel within, and those who live with passion, they never truly age. 7. You release the past. Have you ever noticed someone who seems to bear their past on their face? Their eyes look distant, their expression fatigued, as if they're caught in memories they can't escape. The truth is, clinging to regret, resentment, or guilt doesn't just impact your mind. It alters you physically. It weighs on your body, heightens stress, and over time, ages you faster than it should. The past is a heavy load. Every unresolved conflict, every painful memory, every error you replay endlessly, it all taxes your health, mentally and physically. Stress hormones like cortisol surge when you dwell on what you can't change. And over time, they cause premature aging, wrinkles, and even sickness. Those who grip bitterness often develop a hardened, worn look, as if life has sapped them dry. And in a sense, it has. But then, there are those who feel light, vibrant, and effortlessly youthful, no matter their age. What's their secret? They don't let the past shape them. They've reconciled with what's behind them. They know carrying old pain only harms them, not those who inflicted it. Instead of holding regret, they focus on now. Instead of dwelling in past errors, they choose growth, healing, and freedom. Science backs this. Studies show those who practice forgiveness and mindfulness have less stress, better immunity, and even longer lives. When you release grudges and regrets, your body follows. It sheds tension, heals itself, and lets you maintain a youthful, radiant aura. If someone said you look younger than your age, it might not just be genetics. It could be because you won't let the past drag you down. You've chosen to live now, to move ahead rather than look back, and that mindset, it keeps you young inside and out. So, ask yourself, what are you still clutching? Is it anger, guilt, resentment? Whatever it is, it's not just wounding your soul, it's aging you. But the moment you choose to release it, to stop bearing what no longer serves you, you'll feel something incredible, lighter, freer, younger. Because ultimately, the past is a burden, and those who let it go, they carry a glow time can't dim. So, if you've ever wondered why you appear younger than your age, now you understand. It's not just about genetics, but your mindset, your lifestyle, your energy. And if you don't yet look younger, perhaps it's time to embrace these potent psychological habits. If this video struck a chord, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content unveiling life's hidden truths and psychology. Share this with someone who's always mistaken for being younger. They might find it as captivating as you did. And now, tell me in the comments, what's the wildest age mistake someone's made about you? I'd love to hear your tales. Stay youthful, stay powerful, and I'll see you in the next video.